Welcome and greetings to all who are listening to this transmission. This is to announce the arrival of the second gift in this month of October from the Divine Feminine, Mother Quaan, and this is the gift of divine selfishness. It arrived very auspiciously after the energies of the new moon on the 12th of October. And during that weekend, just prior, we have witnessed another very intense phenomena on the sky, and very rare phenomena, which is the occultation of Venus. So within the new moon energies, when the chalice of the new moon was formed, Venus traveled behind the moon at the dark side of the moon, and then literally popped out or emerged from the chalice, which symbolically brought the vibration of emergence of the goddess and the energies of receiving of the divine grace. During that same weekend, we have gathered at the portal in Bombay, the 8-pointed star vortex portal. And the vibrations and the activations through this portal were so intense and so magical that this is now pouring into further distributing these gifts and this knowledge and understanding. So in order to better accept the understanding about divine selfishness, Mother Quaan is giving us these pointers. So this is her message. Firstly, we need to abandon the idea of selfishness as we understood it in 3D reality, where it was not seen as something favorable. Often selfishness was looked at something negative, and the general frame of the mind was that for one person to gain, another person needs to lose, and somehow we were playing the game of polarity. However, within the new energies, the divine selfishness becomes the way of life, and it is not negative by any means. It is actually the activation of the deepest appreciation for life. The divine selfishness is not about becoming just a little bit more loving towards ourselves, or having that relaxation or massage, or just looking after ourselves in a better way. It is much, much more than that. It is actually the complete reconfiguring of our fields. And in 3D reality, we always used our energies, whether they are physical, emotional, mental, we use them in a scattered way. We were investing them in the relationships and situations and projects and work environment that was not nourishing and favorable to us. So in 3D reality, it was always somebody wins, somebody loses. But in the new reality, we need to completely recreate that curriculum. And the message from Mother Quaan is to absolutely open our minds to receive the higher information, because what is stored in our 3D mind is not useful anymore, and we cannot receive the higher knowledge and the higher consciousness in any other way but the way of grace of divinity. So that means as we open up and we allow these new protocols and new templates and new codes to be downloaded in our systems, we are automatically canceling the old programming and stepping into the new programs. So in the new reality, being selfish means that we are starting to use our energies responsibly. We are starting to use our energies favorably, purposefully, which means whenever we engage in any relationship, situation, project, or whatever it is in our lives, we are only going to do that within the context that is good for us as well. So the 5D reality, in a sense, is always a win-win-win reality. To achieve this, we need to reprogram our mind in understanding the very act of giving. Again, in 3D reality, we used to give without being properly nourished and properly fed ourselves. Now in 5D reality, that is not possible anymore. So we are the ones who are putting ourselves in the line of divinity, into an absolutely receivership of the divine blessing, and then we can from there feed everyone and everything around us. The divine selfishness in giving means that the concept of giving is changing from giving that diminishes us into the concept of giving that is also enhancing for us. 3D mind would have us believe that giving means we have less, where the 5D reality is now unfolding in the way that giving simply means being in the flow. We are allowing the divine energies flowing through us, absolutely fulfilling every aspect of ourselves, are then flowing into every aspect of life that we engage into. So these changes are huge, and once we receive these templates within our consciousness, they are automatically going to change our way of thinking, our clarity, our lives simplify, but on the other hand become richer, warmer, deeper. Into everything we do, we find deepest satisfaction, and we are never going to go without, because everything is also nourishing us as well, and that is living the heaven on earth. Our only responsibility once we receive these templates is to nurture on a daily basis this new reality, because our plane is still into the transitional phase, and right now we have around 20 coming shortly to 21% of human population that actually resonates with the divine energies and the ascension energies. So that means there are still lots of people who are not as yet bringing this vibration through. So our responsibility would be to stay with these energies, to nourish, to daily reinforce our new way of life, and allow these seedlings that are being placed now with these gifts to actually really grow into the amazing new plants and flourish and flower and bring us the fruits of that new ways and new realities. So anyone who wants to receive these gifts just can do that by emailing info@superhealthglobal.com. We also need the date of the birth, as there is higher divine protocol for helping people to reconnect with the grid, the new grid of the planet. And all of us who have chosen to step on the planet under previous vibration, and we were bringing our numerological codes contained within our birthday numerological vibration, we have also already brought the codes for our transition into the 5D. So our stepping into the new grid is determined, and it is divinely done by these protocols, by simply consciously supplying this date, the date of the birth. So my personal prayer to everyone is, let us all collectively make most of these amazing energies of grace, of divine receiving, giving, interaction, shift and change, so we can sooner than later truly step into the heaven on earth. Keep going, keep growing, keep glowing in the divine energies. Karaira, Karai Rama.